Wow, what a gorgeous day. Ew, look at that sun. Well, we're back here at the compound. I know every time you all come here to the compound with me, you get an eyeful, right? Well, I got 4 bikes that I found. I've been chewing away at the hoarding pile from that hoarding house. I still got a massive pile back there. All from that hoarding house. Empty all the cans and stuff. It's literally taken me probably a week and a half to get through all of that stuff. I got an electric wire bender here. I'm sure I can get a few bucks for this, right? Put this in the compound. I haven't had any sales the past several days. I don't know what's going on, but the marketplace is like hit or miss. Sometimes you do pretty good, and other times the fish aren't biting. So it's one of them things, you know. You know that scrapyard that I go to a lot. That one. Well, I go to a couple of them, but the one I show the most often in my videos, they keep changing the rules. Now, if you come in with scrap like this, clean, there's no plastic on it or anything like that, they want you to put it in a separate pile. What a huge inconvenience. I mean, it's almost getting to the point where I don't want to go to that place anymore. I'll find another place to go to. So I like scrapyard with a little bit of consistency. You know, where the rules don't constantly change. Each time you go there, like, you know, got a new set of rules going on. I'm sure they're doing that for, you know, obviously they're doing it for their own good, but well, kids, I had this beaten back, this pile, beaten all the way back to the front of that Dodge and beyond, and now look, we got 40 feet out once again. How does that happen? Well, piling up my aluminum, which aluminum hasn't budged at all. It's for mixed, you know, aluminum sheet and cast clean aluminum is 23 cents a pound. Now if you want to take the time and go and clean it all, what we got here, and sort and separate it, well, I think at one yard the extrusion's 28 cents a pound. I don't know, I have one of them price sheets. I think they changed the prices again. Oh God. 28 cents maybe. So if you do this for a hobby, you might want to do that. I do this for a living, so I'm not so inclined to, I don't know. Hey, I was doing pretty good though on that marketplace. Sold a few things there. It's just dipping my toe in the water and seeing what it's all about. I gotta figure out like a system that works butter smooth. I got a few people complaining about my service, like, you know, being on time. You know, that old bugger. They got a logistical problem though. That's what creates that. So, you know, the compound is nowhere near the house. So, and even if you give clear and concise directions for somebody to find this stupid place, it's pretty hard to find, actually. You know, if you give like directions and stuff like that and coordinates, people always I don't know, just I've even given people a map, texted them a map. It's over the Facebook, the Google, the Facebook. Why do people say it that way? I went on the Google. You went on the what? Yeah, you know that thing, the Google. No. Oh, you mean Google? No Google. You ever hear somebody say that? I went on the Google. Really? Well, we got those Asian ladybugs. One just landed on me. Usually this time of year we got the stink bugs, but we really haven't had. We got a couple of hornets and stuff like that. Oh no, that's a stink bug right there. Yeah, you get the last like warm days, you know, of the season. Like we're gonna have the next 10 days are gonna be fairly decent out. So that's stink bug season. They fly around like crazy. That and those Asian ladybugs. You know, a lot of those things, I've seen them things flying around like in window jams and stuff like that as late as like New Year's Day. You know, it got up to like 40 degrees, and like on the warm surfaces of the house, on the south side of my house, there was like a gazillion of them. Like they were soaking up the rays from the sun or something. Come on, garbage can. This thing is filled with so much heavy stuff. So it's needless to say, yeah, the owner came back here, the landlord. He's like, whoa! Whoa! Well, you sold some stuff and you got some more stuff. Yeah, kind of like that. I thought you were selling everything. No, well, you know. Oh, okay. Keep up the good work. Okay. Here you have the rent money. I sure do. There you go. Is this stainless? Oh yeah, look at that. Well, kinda. Look at that, it's weird. The magnet is not super attracted to it like it is to the... See? That's weird. It's more attracted to the corner than it is in the center. See? See, I can move the magnet like that. And like on here, you can't slide it. Right here, what the heck kind of stainless is this? It's half magnet. I'm going to pass that off as aluminum. What do you think? Actually, right now, stainless is worth a little bit more than aluminum. Well, there sure is a mishmash. Kind of heavy still. I would like to just dump it out in the truck. Now I gotta have another can in here. Although that creates quite a havoc. You're nothing but chaos. Somebody... That's what my mother-in-law calls me. She calls me... No, wait a minute. She calls me turmoil. My mother calls me chaos, and my mother-in-law calls me turmoil. Oh, there's turmoil. So, the landlord came here today and collected the rent. And he was here with his wife. And his wife was wearing a mask. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should be wearing one. She's like, well... I'm like, oh boy. No, I'm not like Mr. Scrappity, like a squirrel. He like... Well, it's getting kind of windy. The phone might fall over. Mr. Scrappity just goes right up there. Not the king. Oh, there's some broken glass. A fairly good sized piece of it. I don't want that in there. I'm tired of getting hurt, you know what I mean? Over stupid stuff. One more garbage can full of Smalls. Biggie Smalls. Anytime I hear the word Smalls, I always think of Biggie Smalls. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Alright, who's giving me a thumbs down? I always get like, about 4 thumbs down on average per video. They're not approving of you. Yeah, I know, right? It's such a nice day. I mean, too bad it's being squandered scrapping, and what would I be doing? If I wasn't here, I'd be at the curbside. Right? Or messing with my latest project here. I don't know. Maybe fix that quarter panel, right? Hyundai Sonata. It's not too bad inside, really. That's locked up. Sunroof. It's not too dirty inside. Well, that does not sound like a Toyota, the way the door closes. Look at that. Watch. It's like a tin filing cabinet. Look at the sheet metal. Just watch. It sounds cheap. How about an old American run-down, worn-out truck? It doesn't sound cheap. Something about this. Yeah, the way the door closes gives the impression of quality. Where else should I take to the yard? I got plenty of room in there, but I'm going to need the backboard. I really should get rid of some of these I was going to call them lawnmowers. Vacuum cleaners. Lawnmowers. Silly me. A lot of wire there. Add that to the collection. Got my backboard on there magically. Ding! I don't think I should take too many more vacuum cleaners though. They're starting to crack down on the plastic quotient. They're getting all weird about the scraps that are coming in, so I think we're I don't know. Get a little on that stuff a little bit. It's too bad that aluminum is just so low. 23 cents. Bask in these last few, you know, like this, I think this, what they call it, Indian summer, right? Bask in these last few days of warmth. Honestly, I wish I could spend like several days here straight, just like not getting called off the job, but kind of, you know, when you're a dad and kids failing in 3 classes, 3 different courses: geometry, science, and oh God, what's the other one? Algebra. I was gonna say, you know, well, that does happen quite a bit with girls, like when they, you know, after like 7th or 8th grade, it's almost like they self-sabotage. It's a man's world. No, really, they self-sabotage. It's the strangest thing, you know? It's like sort of like a peer pressure type of thing, in a way. You know, like if you do too good in math and science and all that, you're nerdy, you're not cool, you're not a girl. What else should I pile into the rubbish wagon? What's in your wagon? I don't know. Now that thing is stuck in there. Dang. I gotta move that. I keep almost tripping on it. A guy wants $1,000 for this thing. I have it in another video that I haven't uploaded yet. The guy wants $1,000 for this wagon right here. I asked him how much does it weigh. It's like 1,200 pounds. I still have to get these things out of here. These empty fuel tanks. You. Why's the U all weakened? What happened to the U? Where's the stoke? Isn't the U supposed to have like some stoke? A little bit of U. I gotta knock this pile down. This is ridiculous. It's like 9 feet tall. All that hoarding. What am I stepping on? Like something popped. Piece of plastic. I think I actually have enough aluminum for an aluminum run. I got bikes. I don't know what these kind of are worth. Not much, probably. Burped. Sorry about that. What do you guys see in here? Anything? Nothing good? Something good? What I need is a gas tank off of a lawnmower. That's what I need. You know, for my John Deere tractor. I worked 18 hours on a John Deere tractor. Okay, they worked on it turning a wrench, or they worked on it like driving it around. There we go. Maybe we'll pick the gas tank off that sucker right there. That was a perfectly good lawnmower, and some idiot yanked the battery out, and I found it in the field. And since I thought the battery was gone for good, I cut the axle on there because I needed a part for my other lawnmower. So this thing is trashed out unless I take the motor off of that thing right there. I put it out here. I don't know. That's that one. It runs. That's that one that I found all duct taped together. Only Joliet, right? I don't know. Take that off of there, and I'll have that gas tank for a gravity feed. You know, a little fuel filter. Yeah, I wish Walmart was open 24 hours a day, but they're not anymore. They're closed. They are not open 24 hours. You know, since this Rona thing started a while back. I don't know, kids. Look what I've done to myself. Oops. For some reason, the raccoons keep coming up on there. They're not living under here. Huh. That's weird. Okay, kids. You. Did I bore you guys to death? It's like I don't even know what to do. I got so much to do. Do you ever get like that? You got so much to do. Like everything you look at is like a project. You cannot focus. Okay? I can't focus. Because I'm like, I start working on something, and I'm like, that needs to be done actually more than what happened. You know, I can't figure out. What I actually need to be is uninterrupted for about a week solid to put a dent into this place. Since I can't get anybody to help me, if I was here for a week solid, nothing but scrapping. I just get so mentally overwhelmed that I have to leave. Everything's a project. I mean, it doesn't have to be. I mean, I could, like that old aircon right there, I could just toss that off whole and not make a project out of it. Well, I'd really be taking a bath on that, because take it apart, it's worth about 45 bucks. Toss it off the truck, it's worth about $4. Everywhere I look. I mean, to make that into anything, you gotta take it apart. Otherwise, you don't get nothing for it. I picked this up because it looked interesting. I can't get the darn thing to open. I don't even know what it is. My wife's just texted me, and it says my blood work came back as we went to. See, that's another thing why I'm not getting enough done. I had to go with the wife to the doc this morning because she had to have a blood work done, and they checked a bunch of stuff, and yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. It's aluminum. It came back, all is good. I mean, that's great for a heavy, you know, people hate saying it, but, you know, not politically correct, but very overweight, middle-aged female. No diabetes, no nothing. Blood sugar is fine. I had mine done not too long ago, and it came back, and my blood sugar is fine too. What gives? What gives, Dr. Google? Why the lethargy? And all kinds of things checked out. Thyroid, everything checks out. It's all good. So the machine is running good, but man, I have like no motivation, and I know it's not great for the subscribers. Always complaining. What the only thing that's motivating to me is, wow, what a beautiful day. Actually a gift from God. But like it's nice like this, like it's not super hot out, all I want to do is like do nothing. Because like the UV index isn't really high. Like the highest it gets in the middle of the day is a 5. And well, the highest it gets like in the summertime is a 10. So we only get about half the sun at peak as we would have like about 3.5 months ago. So you're not actually baking in the sun when you're working. I may be a little bit warm like today. It's just like maybe 75. 75 and dry. Perfect weather. And it's almost like it makes you want to just do nothing. Ain't that the weirdest thing? Even though I know that I got a lot to do. It's like my plate's got like a heap on it at all times. Like that thing right there, I was gonna take that blue barrel, but it's just so heavy. I don't feel like it. No, really, I just, it's got quite a bit in there. Well, look at these. I should save these. You know that? I was thinking, like, see how a mind like mine works? It's all over the place. I should save these. Make a toolbox. Not a toolbox. A tool bench, like a workbench, like the kind that I have, and maybe sell it. I don't know. One more project, right? Well, I better get rid of this stuff before the scrapyard closes. And then I'm stuck with scraps sitting on Manhattan real estate. See you in the next video. Bye. You.